back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I'm gonna do a little morning skincare, and by skincare I mean slather my face in moisturizer because that's just about all I do. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Freaking love Kiehl's so much. I've really just been keeping it simple these days with my skincare, just some moisturizer, sometimes some under eye cream treatment, sometimes some like serum. 9 times out of 10 is just moisturizer. If I'm being honest, I feel like my skin kind of likes that because it hasn't been breaking out. But anyways, started off this morning kind of, I don't want to say early because it wasn't that early. I got up around 7, made some coffee, had some quiet time. I started reading this book. I think I showed you guys. It's called, what's it called? I like don't even remember what it's called, but it's basically like a birth prep book. It was written by a Catholic doula. So while it's like a birth prep book, it's also faith-based. So figured I would start reading that, kind of like mentally prepare for birth. If I'm being honest, I feel pretty prepared when it comes to birth, just because like I know what that looks like being a postpartum nurse working so closely with labor and delivery. I know about all the medications they could give. I know about the complications. I like know the flow of things, like what we would do if X, Y, and Z happened. I feel pretty prepared in that aspect, but I'm just trying to like mentally prepare myself because I know birth is like very mental. There's a lot to do about the way your brain works. I don't know if I want to do a natural birth. I feel like I've gone back and forth between what I want to do. I really think that if you want to have a natural birth, you have to like mentally prepare for that. Like you really have to have a big why. You know, why are you choosing to have a natural birth? Because that's going to be your driving factor in your brain. And I just don't know if I like want it that bad enough, if that makes sense. I honestly haven't been in a lot of pain. Like I cannot remember the last time that like I was in excruciating pain. Honestly, if I think about it, I feel like it was when I like stubbed my toe. I have no idea what my pain tolerance is. I feel like the second I feel intense discomfort, I'm gonna want the epidural. I'm gonna read this book, see what all information I gather from it, and then kind of like go from there. I'm 18 weeks, so like I haven't really put a ton of thought into like my birth plan. I feel like my birth plan is healthy mom, healthy baby, and literally that's it. I'm obviously gonna like advocate for myself. I feel like I'm not gonna really know what I want versus what I don't want until it gets a little bit closer, but I don't think I'm gonna have like a super intense birth plan besides do whatever it takes to keep me and my baby healthy, you know? I got these PJs from Hollister for Black Friday, and they are the comfiest thing in the entire world. They're so stinking comfy. I got a large in the top, and then I got an extra large in the bottom because I wanted room to grow. I don't want to say I'm starting to pop, but I feel like it definitely is more noticeable. Like this is in the morning. All I've had today is my coffee, and I feel like she looks very large. Baby is growing. I will say I'm still very like constipated and bloated, so like I'm sure that is contributing to the size of my belly, but I got these in an extra large, and like I'm definitely gonna be able to wear these my entire pregnancy. They're just so comfy. Like I don't know how to explain it. The waistband is not uncomfortable at all. They're super soft, and they were really inexpensive. So I think I've decided that I'm gonna like order a few other pairs. They have like a lot of cute patterns. They have a lot of Christmas PJs, which I don't know, I'm iffy about Christmas PJs because I just want to wear them year round. Which like you can always wear Christmas PJs year round, but I feel like I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of like year-round neutral PJs. I told myself I was gonna have a like slow, quiet morning, and that was like definitely the case. However, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm still in my pajamas, and I just really need to get my day started. I mean, I technically don't really like need to do anything, but well, that's a lie. I need to go to the gym. Other than like getting some movement in, there's not much I need to do. I feel like I'm really bad about just staying in and like not leaving my apartment, which is like great for my wallet. Like, cause when I'm home, I don't spend money. I feel like we've been saving so much money lately because I just don't leave the apartment. But I feel like sometimes it negatively affects my mental health. So I've been trying to make a conscious effort of leaving the apartment at least once. I feel like whenever I go out, it forces me to like get ready. Not that I do a lot. I typically do like makeup and like I'll wear leggings and a sweatshirt, nothing crazy. But I think it's just the act of like putting myself together and like getting out of my PJs that's just good for my mental health. So that's what we're doing right now. I think my plan today is to go to Target because there are a few things that I need, mainly just like toilet paper. I need to get some more prenatal vitamins because I ran out of mine this morning. The list of things I need to get is actually very small, but another reason I want to go to Target is to look at all of their like car seats slash travel systems. I recently started putting together my baby registry, and let me just say that has been slightly overwhelming. I feel like there are just so many things and so many different brands and versions of the same thing. it's just been kind of hard to like decide what I want and what I don't want, what brand I want, yada yada yada. I feel like out of everything baby related, the thing that's been the hardest for me to kind of like decide which one I want is a car seat slash travel system. I feel like I've done so much research and it's just hard because here's the thing. I feel like subconsciously I really want like an Uppa Baby or a Nuna because everybody else has it. But when I'm like just looking online and looking at reviews, there are so many good reviews about like the Graco travel systems, the Ebb and Flow travel systems, what's that other one? The Chico travel systems. And those are all like a fraction of the price of Uppa Baby or Nuna, but they're not like the popular ones. So like I feel like subconsciously the reason that I'm like, I don't know if I want those is because they're not as popular. And while I'm very glad that I'm aware of this, I hate that that's the way that I'm thinking. Both the Uppa Baby and the Nuna are like upwards of like $1,200, and that is just mind-boggling to me. And while I get that it's probably like a really good quality, I just like cannot bring myself to spend that much money on a car seat slash travel system. And I know that I can use it with multiple babies, but at the same time, I have no idea what my life is gonna look like once the baby's here. Like, cause okay, let me just like explain my thought process, right? And I've talked to a lot of friends and family about this. So I really want the bassinet feature for my travel system, right? I've seen strollers where it's like an infant stroller and then you can put in the car seat, but it doesn't have a bassinet feature. I really want the bassinet feature because I know that babies aren't supposed to be in their car seat for a prolonged period of time. But then I think about it, right? And I'm like, okay, when would I use a bassinet? If I'm going on long walks, if I plan on like going shopping for a long period of time, like over an hour, those are like the only two reasons I can see myself using the bassinet feature. Like as much as I would love to say that I'm gonna like go on walks all the time, if we move to Tyler, which right now it's looking like we're gonna move to Tyler, I don't see myself going on a ton of walks, okay? My mom has a treadmill at her house. I'll probably use that a whole lot, but like actually going to the park and walking around, I can see myself doing that maybe once a week, realistically, right? Because the house that we will be living in, it's not in a walkable area. So like if I wanna go on a walk, I have to go and drive, and it's like from where we'll be living, it's like at least 15-ish minutes, which is not crazy, but like doing that with a newborn baby, like that just sounds like, it just sounds like I'm not gonna do it. As much as I would like to think that I'm gonna do it, I don't think I will, right? So then it gets me thinking, it's like, okay, do I really need the bassinet feature? Like even now, I like still really want that feature, but if I'm logically thinking about how much I will use it, I don't think that I'm gonna get that much use out of it. It'd be different if we were living where we're living right now in Austin, where it's like super walkable and like I could go on walks every day. But in Tyler, which is most likely where we will be living when this baby is here, I just don't see myself going on crazy walks all the time. And plus the bassinet feature, they can only use it for so long, which honestly, I feel like once my baby outgrows a bassinet, like that's probably around the time that I'll be going out more. They'll just be in the stroller, which the stroller can like kind of recline if they sleep and all that stuff. So I don't know, you guys can probably tell by the way I'm rambling right now. I just have a lot of thoughts and I'm trying to decide what I want. And basically another reason I want to go to Target is so I can look at all the travel systems in person and like kind of get a feel of what I want versus what I don't want, all that stuff. My camera died while I was talking to you guys about strollers. Honestly, it's probably a good thing that my camera died because I needed to shut up. But I finished getting ready, I got dressed. My outfit is very much so like a lounge set. I don't know how good or bad the lighting is right now, if I'm being honest. I can't tell from this far away. But I bought this set also from Hollister. It came in with the PJs I was wearing this morning. It's so comfy and so cozy. I got the sweatpants in a size large, which I'm very glad I got a large and not an extra large because I almost got an extra large. The extra large would have been way too big. This has plenty of room for my bum to grow and it's just like super cozy. I did get the top in an extra large, and while I don't regret it, it is definitely very oversized. So like right now I have it tucked. I don't know if you can tell. Right now I have it tucked into my sports bra because if I don't have it tucked in, it literally like eats me, which is like great for being at home. But if I'm going out, I want to look a little bit more put together. And then for shoes, I'm wearing my platform Uggs. They're in the shade Mustard, and I think I mentioned this in the last video too, but I will be living in these shoes this fall. They're just like super cozy and comfy. It's a little full body shot. It's really cozy, really comfy, and perfect for Target in my opinion. This one is a gray commode. This is the one I was looking at. Hold on, there we go. It looks a lot nicer in person than it does online. They actually don't have too many purses on display. They had the gray commode, they have the Chico, which it's good quality but I don't love. And then they also had the Mockingbird, which is so heavy. Like I cannot picture myself postpartum whipping that thing out. So that one is definitely a no-go. You are kidding me? I'm buying this. I swear it never fails. I always spend at least $100 anytime I step foot into Target. It like never fails, I'm telling you. Let me give you guys a little grocery haul. First of all, I got some Olippops. There's a crisp apple flavor. I have not tried it, but I heard good things about it. So I got not one, not two, but three. I want to crack one open. Don't they have like another apple-y flavor? This tastes like another Olipop that I've tried. Or is the packaging just different and it's literally the exact same flavor? Actually, I think I've had this flavor before. Anyways, I got toilet paper because I needed it. Not fun. Got some toothpaste, some mouthwash, some prenatal vitamins because I'm out. These are the ones I've been taking. They're the prenatal vitamins with folic acid plus DHA. These specifically have like an orange essence to them. They kind of taste like an orange, and so it's not as gross as like the other ones I was taking. And then these were like the two items that weren't on my shopping list. But I just feel like every time I go out, I want to buy something for baby girl. And like I'm always gonna get the stuff. Like she's my first baby. I want to shop for her and it's just so fun. First thing I got is this super adorable pink onesie with these cute pink cherries on them. I got this in the size newborn. I feel like I have a lot of stuff that's like 3 to 6 months, but I don't have a lot like newborn. So I got this. Hopefully she's not a huge baby, because I have seen some babies that don't fit into newborn stuff at work. Who knows how big she's gonna be when she's born, but hopefully she can get at least 1 or 2 wears out of this. Last thing I got her is a super adorable 2-piece set. I got it for next Christmas, so I got it in a 6 to 9 month. It's super soft and stretchy, and I love the little flare that the pants have. But this is what I got baby girl, and that's like literally it. Definitely could have done a lot more damage, but I tried to have some self-control. Yesterday for dinner, Kevin picked up Chinese food. I was the one to place the order, okay, and I may have gone a little bit overboard. So we have a ton of leftovers and I'm getting kind of hungry. So I think I'm gonna make a plate. The good thing about Chinese food is I feel like it's like really good reheated. Oh, I don't want all of that, okay. I can't even be mad because I knew it was gonna happen, but I already stained my sweatshirt that I was wearing. I like immediately put Dawn on it, try to like clean off the stain and threw it in the wash because I like don't want it to like permanently stain. Obviously, if you can't tell, I changed sweatshirts. Honestly, I can't confidently say I'm not gonna get any of this on the sweatshirt either, but I'm just gonna try to eat very carefully. But I grabbed my iPad so I can sit and watch Vlogmas videos while I eat. Now I'm gonna watch Samantha Joe's Vlogmas Day 3. Okay, listen, I have a good reason for not going to the gym, okay? Bear with me. So it's currently 5:30. It's been about 2.5 hours since I ate lunch. First of all, I made the mistake of eating without taking my Pepcid Complete first. There's specific foods that give me like heartburn and indigestion, and Chinese food is one of those. So like 30 minutes after I like finished eating my food, I was starting to get that like discomfort. So I took the Pepcid. I feel fine now. And then my mom called me. So I talked to her for like an hour, and you know, here we are, 5:30, and still haven't gone to the gym. I do have a plan of action. So I re-downloaded the Alive by Whitney Simmons app, okay? And they have a pregnancy empowered program. It's a 40-week pregnancy program. Input your due date, and it basically knows exactly how far along you are, and it gives you a workout for that week, right? So I put in my due date. I'm 18 weeks. Let's see if we can see this. There are 2 designated rest days, an upper body, a leg day, a full body workout, and then 2 mindful movement days. I went on the app, I kind of like rearranged the workouts, and today, instead of like doing a full like workout, I'm gonna do a mindful mobility workout, which is 30 minutes. And basically all it is a whole bunch of like stretches, there are a few core exercises, but like I can do all of this on the floor. And it says it ends with a 15-minute outdoor walk. Now I'm not gonna go on an outdoor walk, okay? But I did whip out, can you see right there? I whipped out the walking pad, and I'm just gonna walk for probably like 30 minutes if I'm being honest. 15 minutes at minimum, but I figured I would like put on some Grey's Anatomy and go on a little walk, an indoor walk, as my form of movement, okay? Because we're focusing on movement, right? Not necessarily like working out, but getting movement in daily. I'm not gonna film myself doing this, okay? It's not gonna happen. I like don't love the way I look right now. I don't wanna have to like watch a video of myself doing all these yoga poses. Y'all are gonna have to trust my word when I say I'm gonna do this. Okay, ignore my hair, it's a mess, it's just in this claw clip. But I have my workout going right now. We're doing a 30-second rest right now. And then I'm playing AP Bio, and I'm sitting on the floor because I don't have a mat. I didn't change because it's just like a whole bunch of stretches, but oh my gosh, my hip flexors are so tight. I haven't stretched like this in so long. So this is good for me. I'm glad I'm doing it, and I need to start the next workout.
Maybe I can stuff you guys all in boxes. Maybe let's do it.
Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. I am currently getting ready to go on a walk with one of my friends. We're gonna go get coffee and then go on a walk around Town Lake. So this morning, I made myself a little decaf coffee just because I like enjoy the act of like sipping it in the morning. I have it in this really cute mug from Target. I'll show you guys once I finish drinking, but there's a little gingerbread man in there, and it's just the cutest mug. I'm just doing some light makeup. My light makeup, I feel like I've talked to you guys about my makeup routine a ton, but typically I'll use this, say, it's like a Glotion, is that what it's called? Super glowy gel. It's an illuminator. It makes your skin look radiant and beautiful, but as you can tell, I'm completely out. So I reverted back to what I used to do, which is this Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And my face is looking super glowy. And then right now I just put on this Milani blush. It's in Merlot Moment 140. It's really pretty. It is very pigmented, so I usually go in with the blush first and then tone it down a bit with my concealer. It is finally starting to cool off here in Austin. I'm really hoping that it like stays cool and that it's not just a little cold front, but today the high is 53. It's currently 44. We're gonna go on our walk around noon, which is gonna be in the low 50s at that time. So I'm really excited to get to like wear leggings and a sweater and bundle up and not be dying, because like I feel like lately what's been happening is that it'll be like super cool in the morning, and so you'll bundle up, but then by the time noon hits, the sun's out and it's like basically feels like it's in the 70s, and then you're dying and you're super hot and it's just not fun. I work the next 2 days, which literally I feel like I was just at work yesterday. I feel like these past 2 days have like flown by, even though like today hasn't even really happened. I just woke up, but I just feel like I need an extra day. Like 3 days would have been perfect. 2 days off is like fine, but I just like, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow, you know? So today I just have to make sure I have enough groceries, kind of meal prep a little bit. I did laundry yesterday, so my scrubs are already clean. And then just like kind of tidy up the apartment, because as y'all know, I've mentioned, I literally don't do any cleaning when I work my shifts. So I like to get the apartment semi-decent before I start my stretch of shifts, just because if not, it looks 10 times worse by the end of it. For concealer, lately I've been jumping between my what is this? The Slip Tint Concealer and then the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick. The Say concealer is definitely a thinner consistency versus the Merit, which is a bit thicker. So it kind of just depends on what I'm going for, but they're both beautiful and I love them. I think today I'm going to go for Merit. I know a lot of people use this stick as like a all over, almost like foundation. I do not, just because I don't love wearing foundation all the time, but for a concealer, it's really pretty. It blends really well and it doesn't look cakey, which was one thing that I was worried about because the consistency is thicker. So I don't know, I just feel like thicker consistencies tend to like make me look cakey, but this one does not. It blends so beautifully. I am not a big powder girly. I like the dewy look, but I do always put it on my under eyes just because they will crease up. Right now, I've been using this e.l.f. Perfecting Finishing HD powder. This stuff is pretty inexpensive, and honestly, I just like can't tell the difference between like e.l.f. and other high-end powders. I think it's also because I'm not super into full coverage makeup, so I don't notice the effects. I'm just gonna lightly go over my blush with the I can't think, cream blush. Go over my blush again, just because the concealer and the powder kind of toned it down. And then I'm going to do some e.l.f. bronzer. I need to get some more bronzer. This is the Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. Oh, and this just broke. I need some more bronzer. My go-to like primer slash like dewy hydration mist is the Rare Beauty, I think it's 3-in-1 or 4-in-1 mist. Love it. I ordered it online at Sephora, so it should be coming in the mail on Tuesday, but for right now I'm just using this e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. It's fine. I like the Rare Beauty one better, but I hate how like matte my face looks after I put powder on, so I just put this stuff on to like rehydrate and give me that dewy look I love. I know I love the e.l.f. lip oils. This one is in the shade Pink Quartz. It's technically tinted, but honestly it just kind of looks like a clear gloss. And then for mascara, we're gonna do my go-to Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I've been using this for years, really since I was in high school. It's been my go-to mascara. I love it. Okay. And there we have my go-to everyday makeup. As I've mentioned, I don't like wearing a ton of makeup on my face. And so I feel like by not putting foundation on, by like just doing a cream blush and then my powdered bronzer, it makes it look less like intense than doing cream blush, cream bronzer, powdered blush, powder bronzer, which is what I was doing for some time. Just love the way it looks. I also don't know if I mentioned, but I'm using the Got To Be Glued spackling glue on my eyebrows. Sometimes I'll add like a little tint to them with a Merit brow pencil, but I've just been going for like the natural look, and I literally just put brow glue on them and that's it. I feel like not only do my brows look natural, but it kind of tones down the makeup. I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear to my walk, or on my walk I should say. It's pretty chilly outside. I just let Maple out and I like walked into the backyard and it's pretty chilly. Okay, right now I'm wearing my black pregnancy leggings. See my little belly. I have this Paragon long sleeve like athletic top, and then over top I'm wearing this sweater from Old Navy. It's exactly the same as a green one that I was wearing in the other video. And I feel, I'm out of breath. I feel like I'm gonna be fine in this, but there's a little part of me that feels like I might be cold in this. I'm just trying to picture, because like my body's gonna warm up as I start walking, and I'm gonna have a hot coffee, and like I'd rather be slightly chilly. Can y'all even see? I can never tell what you guys are seeing, like what the lighting's like, because it looks so different on my viewfinder than it does on like an actual screen. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I'd rather be slightly chilly than wear something that's gonna make me really hot, because then I can't really take it off and I'm stuck with whatever I'm wearing for the remainder of the walk. I was gonna wear this little puffer, but the thing is I don't know what I would wear underneath it. Like usually I wear this on a day that's not super chilly, because like I'll wear this and then like a top similar to the Paragon one and call it a day, but I know that if I just wear this I'm gonna be cold. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. This is probably my best bet because it's warm. I'm like double layered, especially like the collar. It's gonna be, you know, keeping my neck warm. Bought these headbands. They're like slightly thinner in the back, which is good because like I have a weird head shape. Like it looks fine right now and I've like never necessarily been insecure about my head shape. However, with headbands, they just like don't stay on my head and they always like slip off. And I feel like I do look a little silly with headbands, but I bought a pack of 6 and it comes with like gray, white, and black. And I kind of feel like the white one could be cute. Or the black, honestly. Let me try it on. I just feel like I look stupid in these. And I know it's probably all in my head because Kevin says I look fine. And I'm sure I do look fine. But I think I just like overthink everything. Like, do you see what I mean about my head shape? Like it just, I feel like it just looks weird. I'm probably just super in my head. Should I put the white one on? Hold on. Okay, see, like the white one just feels stupid. Why do I feel stupid in this? It looks fine. Like I know it's in my head. I'm trying to be self-aware right now and just remind myself that it is all in my head. Like this, my camera's moving. This looks fine. It looks fine, right? It looks fine. I'm gonna go with the white because I feel like it'll tie my shoes in with everything. And then, oh, I also need my belt bag while my curler heats up. I didn't make my bed. I really need to clean our bedroom. It's a mess. And it's a mess because of me. Literally. Yeah, it's a mess because of me. I need to pick it up. Like, very interested to see if I'm actually going to be one of those people that, like, nests. Like, is that actually a thing that happens? Or is it just people... Like, how do I phrase it? Does everyone actually, like, nest? Is that, like, an actual thing that pregnant people feel the need to do? Like clean and prep for the baby? I don't know. I just feel like I might not be one of those people that feels the urge to nest just because of the type of personality that I am. I'm not the type of person, like I'm not a type A type of person. I'm like type B for sure. So I'm just like kind of wondering, will I like nest? Like will I want to set my space up for my baby? Because I just have a feeling because of my like personality and like how I am, I just don't really see that happening. I can see myself wanting to like buy a whole bunch of stuff for her and like go overboard shopping and like wanting to decorate her nursery because it's fun. I mean, we can't even have nursery because we're gonna be moving like literally 2 months after we have her. But like setting up her little space in our bedroom, but like nesting and like wanting to organize everything, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna be the type of person to want to nest in that sense. Maybe I will. And in a way, I'm honestly kind of hoping that I do. Just because, like there's... Okay, let me... This is embarrassing. Let me show you guys. Ooh, I need to take my prenatal vitamin. Let me show you guys this closet. So like blankets are nice and organized, but like all this stuff, literally there's no like organization at all. And then down there, it's literally a mess. I don't even know what's in this pile. Part of me wants to just like grab a trash bag, throw it all away. Because like logically the way I'm thinking, right? If it's been sitting there for literally since we moved here and I have not touched it, why do I need it? Just went on the walk with my friend. We did a 4-mile walk. It didn't feel like 4 miles. Like if I would have done that alone, I feel like it would have felt way longer. But I just think when you're with a friend and you're chit-chatting, time goes by so fast. And it kind of makes me wish I had a friend that like was dedicated to walking every single day, or like maybe like 4 days a week, something like that. Cause like I feel like I would be so much more motivated to go on walks if I had somebody to go with. Like my friend and I will go like maybe twice a month. We'll go on long walks around the lake, but I just feel like, I don't know, I need to do that more often because like I just got like so many steps and it was like so easy, and I just feel like it's good for me and baby to like move around. Ugh. Okay. Oh, it's really dark in here. Just got back home from HEB. It was actually a pretty pleasant little grocery trip. It wasn't crazy busy, which like I feel like it's rare for HEB to not be busy. Hold on, let me turn on the brighter lights. I got a sushi roll. Don't worry, it's not raw fish. I got a crab delight combo. So it has imitation crab salad roll, crunchy California roll, and imitation crab nigiri. Is that how you say it? I don't even know how you say it. But I'm so excited to eat this. I haven't had sushi in so long just because you're not supposed to eat it. My doctor did say that if it's from a reputable source, it's okay to eat as long as it's not like all the time and you feel okay eating it. So there have been a few occasions where we'll go to like a nice restaurant, like a sushi restaurant, and I will get salmon. But this will have to do for now. Honestly, love HEB sushi. I don't trust it enough to eat like the little salmon things that I used to get. But this, that's good. Oh my God. I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or what, but that tastes really good. I guess I can do a little mini HEB haul. Mini HEB haul. I mainly got stuff for work and then just a few things that we needed. I got 2 things of ground turkey just to give a little break from the ground beef that we always do. I got some taco seasoning, protein oatmeal, some more spray avocado oil, 2 bags of green beans, some Chobani Greek yogurt, got some fresh blackberries, some pre-cut, what do you call this, pineapple. This has been my obsession, pregnancy craving, shall you say. It's so freaking good with some tahini. And I just saw this on my way out and it looked intriguing. Plus I figured it'd be an easy dinner for like when I'm feeling lazy. Chicken enchilada verdes. It says chicken breast and meat enchiladas topped with tomatillo sauce, Monterey Jack cheese, and white Mexican rice. Ooh. I feel like HEB stuff is pretty good, so I'll let you guys know what I think of this. I got some more bagels because I eat them every morning before work. Got these mainly because I was hungry and I like to snack on them. It's the Quaker Buttermilk Ranch Rice Crisps. 2 of these Core Power protein drinks. I got 2 things of coconut water. Got a bag of this Spring Blush Organic Premium Salad Kit. Whipped cream cheese. My favorite pickles, which are the Famous Dave's Sweet and Spicy Pickle Spears. I can literally eat this whole thing in one sitting. Got some more sweet potatoes because they're just like our favorite right now. And that was my mini grocery haul. I think everything came out to like 80 bucks, which like isn't cheap, but it's also not as expensive as I feel like it could have been, especially since I was like actually walking around the store. And usually when I walk around the store versus like doing a mobile order, I spend more money because I'm just like seeing things. Like I wouldn't have bought these if I would have done a mobile order. Same with like the enchiladas. But I feel like I didn't spend that much money. So I'm gonna put this stuff up. It is just about 4 o'clock. I need to figure out what I want to do. I feel like honestly I did a 4-mile walk. Like that is pretty good for like movement. I feel like I don't need to push it too hard. Also, I know I said I was gonna do an actual workout at the gym. I don't know. My friend and I are gonna FaceTime here in a little bit. It's like we've gotten to the point where we have to like schedule our FaceTimes because we just get busy. So she's gonna call me here in a little bit. So I can't do anything right now, but I don't know. I'm gonna eat my sushi and figure it out and I'll let you guys know what I end up doing, but I feel like a 4-mile walk is enough. Like I don't need to push it that hard. I don't know. I don't know why I feel the need to like apologize to you guys for not going to the gym because like I know y'all don't care. I feel like I'm just being hard on myself because I said I was gonna go, but I went on a 4-mile walk, okay? Went on a 4-mile walk, it's fine. That's enough movement for me. I'm pregnant. I need to give myself some grace, okay? But it's approximately 5:30 and I've been on this couch since I got home. I FaceTimed one of my friends. I was scrolling on my phone for some time and I'm about to start putting together my baby registry. I technically have already started putting it together, okay? However, I only have registry on Amazon, and while I do like my Amazon registry, I think I'm gonna like move all those items onto Babylist, because on Babylist you can have a full baby registry and it can include items from different stores. So it's like an all-in-one, which is really nice because there are a few things that I want that like aren't on Amazon and it's just more convenient to have them in the same place. So really quick, while I'm right here, let me show you guys my baby blanket. It's getting bigger, okay? I haven't worked on it since Thanksgiving when I went to Tyler to visit my family. I like literally haven't touched it all week, but it's starting to get so big and it just makes me so emotional knowing that my baby, like this is gonna be her blanket. It's just kind of crazy to think about. So freaking crazy. I was like literally just talking to my friend about like the fact that I'm pregnant and having a baby and it just doesn't feel real. But this is the update on my crocheted blanket. For those of you that didn't watch my other video, this is basically just a granny square and I'm just like adding to it. I was gonna make a whole bunch of I was gonna make a whole bunch of individual granny squares and then combine them at the end. I found that it was gonna be easiest for me to just continue to add to this one. And since it's gonna be a baby blanket, it doesn't need to be huge. So I have approximately 5 months until I have to finish this. So plenty of time. I have been so tired this afternoon. I don't know what it is or what it was. Maybe the walk that like just wore me out. But like this is the most tired I've been in a while. Like it's giving me PTSD because the tired I feel right now is the tired I felt in the first trimester. I have no desire to do anything. The sushi gave me heartburn. Go figure. I should have known. So I'm gonna be taking some Pepcid Complete. I have a feeling, a very strong feeling that this is gonna be my best friend for the remainder of this pregnancy. I also have not been drinking enough water today. Some days I'm like so good about drinking water and others like today I literally have not touched this since this morning and it's terrible. And then I feel guilty because I'm like I should be drinking more water. Like it's not that hard to drink water. I always say hydration is good for pregnancy, yada yada yada. And maybe I should drink some coconut water. I feel like maybe that would help hydrate me. I also have not started cooking at all. It's 7:37. Kevin said he got off early today. Where is he? We were gonna watch Gladiator, like the first one, but like at this point, I'm not gonna stay up long enough for a movie. We've also been watching this TV show called Day of the Jackal. It's on Peacock and it's really, really good. Highly recommend. It's about this like, basically a hitman and then these detectives that are trying to catch him, but it's like really good. Okay, I just cooked and prepped dinner or lunch, I should say, for the next 2 days. So we have the cooked ground beef, some mashed potatoes, and some, what are these called? Green beans. Green beans that I just steamed. So we have these cooked and ready for tomorrow and the day after that. And then we're just gonna go ahead and just pack my lunch for tomorrow. So I'm gonna do one of the meals that I just prepped. I'm gonna throw in a coconut water, one of these Core Power protein shakes. That's it bar. This one is the apple and mango flavor. I'm gonna put in a pack of the oatmeal, the protein oatmeal that I bought today. Some Good Culture cottage cheese, the strawberry flavor. And then lastly, I'm gonna put in this Chobani Flip. This is a coconut caramel cookie flavor. And then I usually don't end up eating everything. Some days I do, some days I don't. But I like to pack more than enough, if that makes sense. Just in case I want it. I have food and I don't have to go downstairs to the vending machines. And then tomorrow when I get off work, I'll just like repack my lunch with the exact same stuff and my meal prepped dinner. And then I know I've mentioned this, but in the morning as I'm getting ready to go to work, I heat up a bagel and throw some cream cheese on it and eat it for like breakfast. Oh, speaking of, I also forgot I had these. I usually pop these in and I have them as my like second breakfast because I'll eat the bagel with cream cheese at like 6 a.m. on my way to work. But then around like 9 or 10, I'll heat one of these up. It's apple turkey sausage, egg whites, cheese, and then this like biscuit. I believe it's the Jimmy Dean's brand. They're really good and they taste good, like heated up in the microwave. So I'm gonna throw one of these in my lunch bag as well. I also need to text Kevin and say, yo, what's up? Because it's 8 o'clock. He said he was getting off work early. It's not early. So much for him getting off work early. He just said he got stuck at work and that he can leave in 10 minutes. It's 8:05. I hate Kevin's work schedule so much. Like, it's gotten better. His hours like slightly changed. He used to not get off work until after 9 when we first met. And recently, well, I say recently, probably the past year, he now gets off at around 8 o'clock, but on Thursdays and Fridays, he usually gets off at 7, which is like nice because we have time to hang out before I like go to bed, because I go to bed pretty early, not only because I work day shift and have to be up by like 5:30, but also because I'm pregnant and I'm tired. But when he gets off of work at 8:15, he doesn't get home till like 8:20, 8:30. I'm like done for the day. The show we're watching, Day of the Jackal, is about an hour long, and like sometimes I like literally don't even have the energy or like the capacity to stay up and watch a full episode, and I'm just like, throw on Suits and I'll like hang out with you on the couch for like 30 minutes, but then I go to bed and he like stays out here and like unwinds, and I don't even notice when he gets in bed. But I just feel like we don't see a lot of each other unless it's the weekend and he has off. But then like this week, for example, he's off Saturday, Sunday, and I'm working Saturday, Sunday. So like this week, I feel like I barely saw him. I mean, I see him in the mornings, especially like today and yesterday when I'm off, because he doesn't go into work until like 11/12. So we do get the mornings to each other. But at the same time, like in the mornings, I like to have my me time. He likes to have him time. So it's not even like we're like hanging out. So I'm very ready to move, which that, I feel like I need to update you guys on that whole situation. While I do that, we're gonna dig in to these pickles, sweet and spicy Dave's, famous Dave's pickle spears. We are moving. It's like every time we talk about it, we like say if we move or if we end up in Tyler, when like we have decided, like we've already talked and like we're moving. It's just really weird to tell people that we're moving. I don't know, like even today when I was talking to my friend, I talked about it and I was like, well, if we end up in Tyler, but like I know we're gonna be in Tyler, I know we're gonna move, so it's like kind of weird. It's just, doesn't feel real. Kind of like this pregnancy, it just doesn't feel real that we're moving and that I'm actually going to be back in Tyler. I'm super excited. It just doesn't feel real. Anyways, when we move to Tyler, Kevin obviously is not going to be working where he works, and he'll likely have normal hours. I'm not really sure what he's going to be doing. I know it's probably going to be related to coaching, because for those of you that don't know, Kevin is a baseball coach, and right now he's working at a hitting facility, and their time slots technically still go to 9 o'clock. So like there are people that he works with that stay there and like work that 8 to 9 training slot. But Kevin thankfully doesn't have to work those hours anymore. I mean, today he was stuck there until 8:15, but he also does like administrative stuff for the company kind of. So he has like a different role. Anyways, when we move, he'll likely still do some sort of coaching, but it will be like at a college or at a school. And so he won't have to stay till 8 or 9 p.m. Like it'll be more and more hours. And I'm super excited for that, especially with like having a newborn. I can't imagine him having this schedule and us having a baby, which granted my hours at work aren't great, but I only work 3 days a week. I'm just really excited for him to have a more normal schedule and for him to not get off work this late.